This is a timeless general message for the collective, not one-to-one reading. Please take what resonates and leave the rest. If this message doesn't resonate with you, please feel free to check out our other readings on this channel. If you would like a personal reading, email me at celine3ofcups@gmail.com. Please drink responsibly. Hi, this is Celine from 3 of Cups Tarot, and welcome to Witchy Drinks and Weird Kinks. Today we'll be making a drink called Icarus Rising. If you're not here for the drinks, feel free to click the timestamp below. But if you're here for the drinks, let's get mixing. For Icarus Rising, you'll need triple sec, vanilla vodka, passion fruit juice, and edible glitter. First, you'll need a half shot of triple sec, then 1 shot of vanilla vodka, next we'll add 8 ounces of passion fruit juice, then stir your mixture. And finally, we'll add edible glitter to our cups before pouring in. Enjoy! Hey guys, and welcome to the tarot portion of Witchy Drinks and Weird Kinks. But today we are not talking about weird kinks. I know. Today we're talking about something more important, and that's self-love and self-care. I thought it would be really nice because, we're always talking about relationships and situationships and everything about that. But I think a lot of people forget that we can't give properly unless we're giving to ourselves too. We deserve as much love as when we're dealing with that with other people. Excuse me, I'm just recovering from a cold, so my voice might go in and out. I have 3 lovely piles for you to pick from. They're all very beautiful rough crystals. So we have pink Himalayan, green calcite, and rough rose quartz. Pause the video if you need to. Take the time to meditate however you need to, and pick pick a pile. And once you do, make sure you click your timestamp down below. Hi pile 1, and welcome to pink Himalayan. It's beautiful, isn't it? All right, so we're gonna just go ahead and jump right into it. Let's see what you got. So you have red, forgive, and gray, endings are inevitable. This card gives me a sense of, what's the term? Calm waters after the storm, because it's really cloudy here and it looks like the sun is breaking through. The waters have settled, and it's good to, I'm hearing it's good to take a breather. Breathing is important. Fresh air is important. Yes, breathing is important. But getting that fresh air, going outside, getting that fresh air, or a new sense of perspective, seeing things for what they really are after they have passed through. We can get caught up in the chaos of what things are, and things get muddled, and it's hard to see amongst everything. But once stuff has settled, you have good eyeball of, oh, that was fucked up, or I shouldn't have said this, or I shouldn't have said that, or whatever that person said to me was not cool, and I wish I had handled that differently. Oh, that's where the forgive comes in. I'm hearing it's good. A spiritual bath would be really good for you. Oh, and even the window was up here. I didn't notice that. So letting that fresh air in, sitting with yourself. Oh, change of setting. That would make sense too. I'm also hearing give yourself flowers. Oh, be gentle with yourself. I wonder if you're judging yourself way too hard for what you said. Maybe what you said was needed. Maybe the situation that you're coming from took you out of your element and you've never seen yourself in that perspective before. Like you've never embodied that version of you. This looks like the sun, like not the sun, the moon, the phases of the moon. And I was also the moon on my lip gloss here. That caught my attention. We are all not the same view of the sun. Like whenever we look at the moon has different phases, right? So do we. It's just that I feel like it's a part of embracing the evolution of you. Even the ones that you don't like. So the dark side of the moon, right? We all have that. I think it's a matter of embracing that part of you. I feel like you're used to being this way, this bright version of you, this, I want to say bubbly. I want to say you're used to looking on the bright side of things. Oh, and even the contrast here, like even though it's not as colorful as this card, this is more subdued. This is more reflective, I'm hearing. I think somebody is used to going through life just, I want to use the example, oh, love and light. That's what I'm hearing. I'm hearing everything is love and light, and it's not. Excuse me. It's not. Life isn't like that. Sometimes we have to go through the nitty gritty to enjoy that version, that light version of us. Or there are people that look at you like they're only used to one side of you. They haven't experienced this more subdued version of you. This more whatever took you out of your element. And you had to show them. And you may not have liked it, but it was very necessary. Let's see what the Astral Realms Crystal Oracle has for you. I pulled this card as a crystal recommendation for you. Healing Spirit Quartz. I'm going to read from the book because it's really nice. And I feel like it'd be something that you'd like to hear. Oops. All right. Healing Spirit Quartz. Healing is an imperative part of your soul's journey in your human experience. You were born with figurative scars where your soul was previously wounded or experienced heartache or loss, and these scars help you to understand where you are the most vulnerable. You will likely suffer in these particular areas in your life, even though you didn't cause the wounding. If you have begun to notice or experience these patterns of pain, it is time for you to address them so you can begin to heal and understand yourself more deeply. The Centaur Chiron reveals your deepest soul wounds and brings about the reoccurring challenges you will face when your soul wounds resurface. You must not conceptualize your wounding negatively or as a burden, but simply perceive it as your opportunity to learn that you can overcome and survive everything and anything. With every wound or downfall comes strength, and within these strengths, you will find your teachable moments, the time to begin the healing of your wounds. To guide you through your healing, use Spirit Quartz, a crystal of harmony and enlightenment. Spirit Quartz is the bridge between you and your spiritual journey, or path, as it has extremely powerful and high vibrational energies. It continuously amplifies these energies through each and every point on the stone and revitalizes and cleanses and clears blockages, elongating the effects of spiritual healing work. Spirit's quartz is a great tool to use at home or at work in a group environment in which you need to inject balance, harmony, and healing. All right, let's get into your dreamscape oracle, the silence. That sounds like a train. Okay, so I'm sorry about that if that picked up. So you have the silence. I kind of feel like the silence is all about knowing when to speak, knowing when to speak up. But I feel like you are learning to speak up for you. And I wonder if that is the turbulence that I was feeling from the gray oracle. I wonder if you speaking up caused this ending. You using your voice could have been what kickstarted some chaos, or the chaos forced you to speak things that you didn't want to say because you knew that it could cause an end. And I don't know if it was unjust. Maybe the chaos was unjust for you and it forced you to act out of your element to embody this more not so bubbly version of you. It was needed, I feel. What you said was needed. Your silence couldn't stay here. Silence was not what was needed. I'm hearing speak, child. Speak. You must use your words. Oh, I pulled this first. Let's see. Oh, that goes here. Okay. So for your, I like to call it the purple oracle, you have feather, deep spiritual messages, or lack of heightened spiritual growth. You have heart-shaped cookie, a hunger for love and fulfillment, broken hearts and promises, and love letter, receiving good news, missing someone far away. The heart-shaped cookie, the broken hearts and promises bit is catching my attention. But you could want friendship. You could want companionship. You could want these things. I'm hearing, but it's with the wrong person. I wonder if your solitude makes you miss, I'm not going to say the chaos that came with the person you were dealing with. I just want to say that you miss the companionship. It's the nostalgia. I feel like if you sat with yourself and replayed the memory, it's just, you probably would ghost over how hard things were. You would probably gloss over the situation that forced you to bring this to an end. It doesn't have to be love, but it can be friendship, right? But I feel that taking up for yourself is the self-love. Why would you put yourself in the situation where you weren't being treated well? I feel like these epiphanies are trying to come in, but you're being bogged down and it's not clicking. Or you feel like there's an inkling, you know the reality. It's just that you miss this. I know, but ... right? No, there are no buts. I'm hearing heal. This needed to go. I'm pretty sure it was fun while it lasted. I'm looking at, you thought this was it. Like you thought this would be for a lifetime, and it could be friendship because I'm also getting a big feeling for friendship, but it could be romantic wise. But you view this person as a companion, and that ship has sailed. I wonder if, even if you looked at this from an elevated point of view, would you even want this back? And I know you know the answer. I get the feeling that you do. Excuse me. All right, let's look at the tarot. So we have the Moon, the Chariot, the Queen of Swords. Oh, you know. The Nine of Pentacles, and the Fool. Yeah, you're not going to go back to this. Why? Because I feel like you are free from the delusion of what things had been. I feel like you do have a new perspective, because the Queen of Swords in this deck, she breaks the blade. There are no delusions here. And if anything, I feel like you broke the sword to state. If it's in my head, it feels like I need more than one blade, and she breaks it. So she has, like, you know, I need to fight with 2 blades. Yes, I feel like this situation forced you to take up for yourself. And you should take up for yourself more, because you need to set boundaries with people that don't know boundaries. Go in the different directions. There's flowers, newborn flowers here that are going towards the edge, even though it's the unknown, even though you don't know where you're going after this. The dust hasn't settled from this situation, but you know you can't stay here. You can't live in this delusion. What's sticking out to me is there's a black and white, and a black and white here. It's balance. You walking away restores balance. And you would be better off on your own. You, with this newfound balance of yourself, this newfound phase of the moon that you're finding about yourself, that you're learning to be comfortable in. That is your self-care. Moving from situations that don't feel right. Moving from situations that would rather you quiet yourself and not say anything and just have no boundaries. No. There's power in silence. Hell, you probably didn't even say anything. It was just automatically cut off. Like, just, that's it. Like, I have had enough. This got too out of hand. I want to leave. And that is exactly what you're doing. It's time to sit with yourself. It's time to be on your own 2 feet. And it's time to heal. Okay, pile 1, that was your reading. If it didn't resonate, feel free to pick the other piles, or if you want to cross watch and see whatever else everybody else got, feel free. Or if you were stuck between one or the other, I highly recommend listening to the one that caught your attention and then look at the other one. So I will see you next time, okay? Bye. Hi, pal 2, and welcome to your reading. So you picked the green calcite, and I like this rough crystal. It's a really nice shade. Kind of reminds me of sea green. All right, but nonetheless, let's go ahead and jump into your reading because I don't want to keep you waiting. All right, so we have number 25, the mural. Be your own first priority. Oh, and I like this. I wonder if you have a cat. Do you have a cat? Oh, do you draw on your own walls, like for decorating? I feel like you could be a creative. You could also have what other people would probably say oddly colored hair, but I like that. I wonder if that's how you speak. I wonder if that's how you... Hello, Earl. It's by my feet. I wonder if dyeing your hair is how you express who you are. You probably... Oh, I'm also getting you probably like fashion. I wonder if, like, you know, hell, even through like nails, right? Like you delving into that is how you express who you are. How you express the character of your being, how you express at least the visual aspect of how you feel your soul is, right? Do you like to take care of yourself? I'm getting, I had a vision of like Soho in New York. Window shopping. It's interesting. That was very, very specific, but that's what I saw. It's probably meant for someone. Let's see what else you have. Actually, no, yeah, let's see what else you have. So for your Astral Realms Crystal Oracle, you have Regeneration, which is the black tourmaline. Black tourmaline is used for protection. But I want to read for you what your message is for this card. All right. Regeneration is the act of physically and spiritually becoming anew. It is literally and figuratively shedding skin so that you can change and grow. That kind of was the feeling I was getting from this. That need to change, that need to, when something happens, like maybe traumatic or something that's celebrating an end of a cycle mayhaps, you like to either cut your hair, that's very symbolic, or dye your hair a certain color, a different color than what it had been, so that it doesn't remind you of where you've been before, or where what situation you're just coming out of. Or perhaps if this isn't what you're doing, this is what you need to do. If this isn't what you're doing, this is probably something that you must do. Treating yourself. It's okay to go get your nails done. It's okay to go get your hair done. It's okay to buy a new dress. It is okay to go walking through Soho and look for things to buy and treat yourself. Go have a coffee. It's funny, New York is coming up a lot. There is, and I'm not from New York, but I've been there a couple of times. There's I can't say if it's a bakery, but it's like I don't know the name of it, but it's in my head, and it's like you can take selfies there. Like there's like a little setup where you can have Instagram. Are you a Instagram influencer? That came to mind, but I'll keep reading. I'm getting too much right now. When you are on a path towards enlightenment, it causes you to lead a life you did not lead before. You begin to change your behaviors, thoughts, actions, and reactions and regenerate your spirit. You need to realize, though, that in order to experience a regeneration, you have to put in the work. And a lot of this work pertains to your shadow self. When working on your shadow self, you will be prompted to face your darkness and any deep-rooted emotions that may have been compartmentalized so you can put on a brave face. One planet that relates all too well to regeneration and challenging your shadow self is Pluto. Ooh, are you a Scorpio? Don't know why that came to mind either. Larger than life, omnipotent, alchemical Pluto. Alchemical Pluto has a force that is among the most intense of all the heavenly bodies in the solar system. If life seems like a personal hell, look to Pluto for help. but don't expect him to do the heavy lifting for you. Pluto reveals your vices, addictions, and your own undoing, but like a phoenix rising from the ashes, he can show you how to transform that lead into gold. This will always involve a symbolic death. Remember that you're healing with the ruler of Hades, and something must be released in order for something new to be born. Pluto knows that nothing ever really dies. That it simply transmutes into another form and I can't speak, you guys. Into another form and bear with me. Into another form and regenerates. When experiencing powerful regeneration, it's essential to use an equally powerful stone to provide the purification and protection you require. Black tourmaline is a potent grounding stone that will shield you from negativity in any form. It takes negative energies from your person and environment, transmutes them into positive energy, then emits newer, higher vibrations. You could be living in a big city. I wonder if you do. I wonder if crowds make you uneasy. I wonder if you're just having a spiritual awakening. I wonder if your spiritual awakening was due from you not putting yourself first. Earl. I have this cat. We have her. Oh, Earl. I don't want you to fall. He's on the table. Oh my God. Hi. Hello. Where are you going? Okay. All right. Oh. You gonna stay here or are you leaving? You're gonna stay. Hi. Thank you for visiting. Oh. Hey. I know, but he's so cute. And then he blinked his eyes at me. Oh. And then he closed them. Bye, Earl. Back to your reading. Okay. Back to what I was saying. There was cat hair everywhere. Okay. All right, back to you. So I was getting that you were probably in a big city. The tourmaline is good. Tourmaline is good for if you're dealing with crowds and it makes you uneasy. Also, when you're in a room with so much energy, yes, and that sets you off a little bit, tourmaline is really, really good. Also, I'm wondering if you had a spiritual awakening. I wonder if your Chiron is in Scorpio. I'm not an astrologer. That's for Cree. I'm not very good at that yet, but that is giving me Scorpio and Chiron energy. I wonder, funny, in Pile 1, I mentioned embracing the dark side of your moon, your phase of the moon, and that's here in this regeneration card. I wonder if you're from Pile 1. But if that resonates, I recommend going to Pile 1. Or if you were stuck between Pile 1 and Pile 2, yes, possibly. But let's see what else you have. Okay. Sun Bear. So the Sun Bear, let me move this book. So the Sun Bear is about standing in your power and, knowing how to move and how to make moves, but also hopefully these moves are for the betterment of you and your pack. I'm hearing you and your pack, but that's not what I'm feeling for you. I'm feeling this is about you and no one else. Hence, be your own priority. I wonder if you're learning how to be a leader. I wonder if learning to find your own light because you've been in the dark for so long. I wonder if you've overshadowed yourself to be what everyone else wanted you to be. And that's not who you are. Or you're finally learning how to stand or be the light, be your own light after you've gone through this, after you've gone through this transformation that was needed. Because the bear knows who they are. Everybody knows who the bear is, right? The bear doesn't have to say if they're a bear. They're just a bear. This bear, the sun, it's enlightenment, how it halos its head. I definitely feel like you're just coming out of the cave of a dark night of the souls, and you found enlightenment. And if you're not there yet, this is what you're going to be going through. Let's see what else you have. So we have communication, good conversations that need to be heard, but also difficulties in vocal expression. Mirror, how you wish to be seen by others, loss of identity, insults and disagreements. Rain boot, focus, preparation and hard work, but also dealing with uncertainty or negativity. And then we have depression, healing emotional burdens, loss of hope or confidence. That is exactly what I was getting. I was wondering if you lost confidence, how did I say it earlier? Learning to be on your own feet, learning to stand in this sun bear energy. I wonder if because you are switching up so much of how to show yourself, on how you wish to be seen, I wonder if you don't know how you want to be seen. That's why you're always switching up what aesthetic fits the most. Something tells me you're not listening to you. I wonder if you're avoiding going through this dark night of the souls, but that feels inevitable. I feel like a part of me feels that because you have a hard time speaking who you are, relying on aesthetic and changing your hair and changing, your clothes and aesthetic. And I'm seeing Instagram filters, so switching through the filters that best fit the pictures that you take. I wonder if you're so focused, hyper fixated on that compensates for you not being able to convey that when you speak. I wonder if you're just trying to figure it out. I wonder if you don't even know what your identity is. Because you don't know yourself that well personally. You know how to work hard. You know how to do the mundane. You know how to work. You know what to throw yourself in so that that doesn't take up much space to think about. But when you're not working almost feels like you're running away from yourself. Work is it's easier. Work is give me something to do. Tell me what to do and I can do that. Like I have the skills, I can do that. I have the skills with this art. I definitely want to know if you're an artist. But which is contrary, which is contradictory, because as an artist you have to know who you are. You have to, or not really know who you are, but even just feeling jumbled about who you are, that translates in your art. I wonder if you use art as a way to speak for you when you can't speak vocally. I wonder if there's problems with your throat chakra. Which is funny because the sun bears here. The sun bears don't have problems roaring when they need to. And that symbolism could be something that you need to look to. That energy you need to embody. a part of me feels like whomever is watching this, who you are, creates unnecessary disagreements among people with your peers. How you dress and how you act could be something that family members may not like. So, oh wow, you could, it's kind of like a code switching, right? Like it's like you may dress away with when you're with friends, right? Or you're living by yourself, but when you visit your family, you tone yourself down. You may buy a normal wig to hide how colorful your hair is. Excuse me, that was very specific, but that's what came to mind. The rain boots, usually we put on rain boots so that we can trudge through the rain, right? So our socks don't get soaked. This is giving me, when you're visiting family, you prepare, right? I don't want to hear what they have to say. I don't want to hear their unnecessary comments. So I'm just gonna quiet myself down and dress a certain way when I'm with them. It'll probably be for 2 weeks, maybe just a week, not any longer than I have to be with them. And then once I'm back home, I don't have to worry about that. But that's depression. That's depressing because why should you have to hide who you are when you're visiting family? Why are you so worried about what your family members think when you should be your own priority? Point blank, period. I just heard there is no room for that here. You have to be honest with yourself. You have to shine bright. You have to be the bear. I'm also getting, what is that movie that, I don't know, it wasn't Disney, but it was it Brother Bear? I don't know why that movie came to mind. I haven't seen that movie in years, but that's what came to mind. It may be for someone that happens to watch this. But let's get into the tarot. Like we talked about, there was so much, but let's just see what the tarot says. So we have the 10 of Wands, the Queen of Cups. Oh, I did mention Scorpio earlier, didn't I? It could be a water sign. The 8 of Pentacles, or, with water in your chart somewhere. The World. Hold on, let me move this over. And the Prince of Pentacles. It's a balancing act with this 10 of Wands, because the person here is learning how to balance. And even here in the 8 of Pentacles, which is having to show what you've worked on. The woman here she's drawing on his chest. You could be a creative. That is heavily what I'm feeling. You want to paint your reality. But did you know that you can create your reality outside of a canvas? You are the artist of your life. You don't need a crystal ball to tell you that. You don't need other people to tell you. Just do it. The world is your canvas, so paint on it. I'm also hearing look to the moon. Funny, because the guy and the Prince of Pentacles is looking to the moon for guidance. You have the moon here in the regeneration. And this definitely looks like trudging into the dark night of the souls here. Learning to be yourself, learning to embrace who you are. I keep hearing balancing act. I feel like you are just flip-flopping who you are. You have a version for your friends, and you when you're not with your family, and then you have this version of you when you are with your family. This could also be if you're, goodness gracious, this isn't a romantic read, but this feels like double lives, like you're leading a double life. You're not being true to who you are, or to a sense you could be, but which one is the real you? Because there's two couples here in the eight. There's one in the Eight of Pentacles and one in the World. The woman is pregnant with, with a future they're supposed to be birthing, but then they're finding artistic creativity with this person here in the Eight of Pentacles. Which one is it? Which reality can you live with? And I know that's very oddly specific, but it's meant for someone. But let's take, romantic, anything out of the equation. This is about, what do you want? Who are you? Are you living life to as honest as you possibly can? Does the art that you create match the life that you live? Are you creating a life with the right paints? Do you want acrylic paint or do you want watercolors? Do you want bold, abstract life? Or is it very, very, I'm getting very soft, very garden-y, very botanical. Like, the choice is yours here. Which one is it? It's time to be honest. The self-care is being honest with you. And damn everything else that don't like it. It's not about that. It's about you. All right, group 2. That was a lot, I know, but I hope this was good. I hope it resonated. And if it didn't, feel free to look at the others. But if not, there's going to be plenty of readings to look to that will resonate, hopefully. So I will see you in the next pick a card, okay? Bye. Hi, Pile 3, and welcome to your reading. You picked the lovely rough rose quartz. Okay. All right. We're just gonna jump right into it. If our friendly visitor Earl jumps in, it is what it is. Okay. That's what happened with Pile 2. It was lovely. All right, so let's just go ahead and jump right into it. You have number 35, the shark. Swim away from this situation. No. Are you coming from chaos? What is going on here? We'll see. We'll see what's going on. We'll see when we get into it, all right? And for your Astral Realms Crystal Oracle, you have empathy, rose quartz. Self-love, this is it. Rose quartz is the epitome of love, right? But in this case, definitely self-love for the self is what's needed here. If you're being told to swim away from the situation, this just means that you need to distance yourself because this isn't what you deserve. I feel like I'm feeling and hearing, this isn't what I asked for. This wasn't what I signed up for. And guess what? Damn right you didn't sign up for this, because no one should have to carry anybody else's burdens or anybody else's problems. Deal with that shit. You're not here to heal people. Ooh. Maybe Pile 1? Maybe it was Pile 1? That kind of sounds familiar. If people are putting their burdens on you and looking to you as the, I need you to heal me, because you could be like a rose quartz crystal in a sense. No. Heal yourself. Definitely. I feel that you don't need to be pouring in anybody else's cup but your own. That's what's standing out to me. Aside from the clamshells here, reminds me of Aphrodite, The Birth of Venus, by, what was the painting? Yes, The Birth of Venus, but who was the artist? Italian artist, that is not coming to mind right now. It'll come to me, and then I will put it in the description box. So that's what's coming to mind. Ooh, I wonder, that is so funny because the sharks are here, like the mermaid fish, and the Aphrodite was born from the ocean, from the sea foam. I wonder if you like Italian Renaissance paintings, because I do too. I love that. I can eat that up all day. But I'm gonna read for you from the astral realms because there's something in here that anybody could probably take from. Ooh, and it immediately went to it. That's funny. Okay. Everything is energy, even your thoughts and emotions, each one carrying a specific vibrational frequency. Being able to sense the frequencies of others' thoughts. Oh, you know what's so funny? I was just telling you, people may look at you as like this rose quartz, like this crystal, right? Like, yes, heal me. Yes, you can be an empath. You can be, I'm hearing spiritual worker. You could be, or not even that. You can just have this thing about you that make you feel like if we put you in a room, you could be a battery for other people just from proximity. But I'll keep going. Being able to sense the frequency of others' thoughts and emotions is to experience. Oh, shut up. Did I not just say you could possibly be an empath? Listen, being able to sense the frequencies of others' thoughts and emotions is to experience empathy. When you're empathic, you can understand another person's thoughts and emotions from their perspective, one that isn't your own. I just said that was you. That's crazy. Empathy allows you to be more compassionate and to approach a situation proactively instead of reactively. It can foster a deeper understanding and mutual respect that may not have previously existed. To exercise your empathy, take some pointers from the planet Venus. I'm done. Like, that's craziness. Venus represents your values in life, who you value and what you value. When you can define your personal values, you can quickly begin to understand that no two will be the same. You have to acknowledge the fact that everyone is inherently different and will place their values in what makes sense from their personal experiences. Beginning to accept these differences and making space for not only your intellectual and emotional feelings, but also those of others allows you to act empathically. Rose quartz is a stone with properties that enhance and enable emotional healing. It invokes your compassion and universal love and your ability to love unconditionally, to calm you in times of to calm you in times of duress, heartbreak, and anxiety. Rose quartz allows you to use your emotional intelligence and to acknowledge not only your feelings, but also to understand and empathize with the feelings of others. Did I not say that was you? I like when that happens, so I know I'm on the right track. All right, guys. Let's move into your Dreamscape Oracle. You have Rabbit and Fox. Yes. So Rabbit and Fox is all about even give and take. The tale of the rabbit and fox is, the goddess comes and the fox offers an animal to the goddess. And because she loved that, the fox was so giving and considerate and stuff, she revived the animal the fox gave to her, and it was, equal give and take, right? So I feel like this card is all about what you can give. And I feel that this could easily be taken advantage of, because I wonder sometimes that it's hard for you to establish boundaries because you want to help people. And I understand, believe you me, I know. But those boundaries are important so that they aren't sucking the life out of you, okay? People can, when they're feeling down and they know that, your energy can provide, making them feel good, but they're not doing hardly anything for you. Yeah, like that's a hard no. Like, leave. Leave. You're probably around a shark. Like, that's kind of like sharky, right? Like, that's kind of like what's the word? Like a shark. A shark circles around when they can smell blood, right? That's like energy vampire, when they're like around, when they're feeling down and they need to like be around something that makes them feel good, but they aren't really doing anything for you. Yeah, that's an energy vampire. You shine so bright, I feel. And you are so loving. You might as well be like cotton candy. These clouds make me think about that. You probably are a bubbly person. Possibly. Because the pink is standing out to me for this card. But I promise you, taking what you can give, you would rather prefer to give to yourself. Pour into your cup first. Make sure you're good before you decide to give to anybody else. If they're trying to take from you, like just take and take and take and drain and drain and drain, leave. That's not what I'm hearing. That's not what a partnership should be about. It doesn't even have to be romantic. This can be family members, co-workers, friends. It's all about give and take. But let's see what your, I like to call this the purple oracle, says for you. What's the message? So we have, we have a vampire. Being drained of your time and energy, fears from the past that haunt you. I wonder if you're coming from dealing with people like that. Game, rest and relaxation. Rest, relaxation. I can't speak. You're going to learn that. Rest, relaxation, and the good life. Immaturity, competition, and rivalry. Ooh, I'm hearing jealousy. Sometimes people just want to be around you just to see what you're doing. Which is dumb, right? Like, why? If you don't like me, why would you be around me? Because they like the energy that you give. Or I'm hearing they like what being in your proximity can grant them. I just heard social media. I don't think you're an influencer or anything. I just feel like I'm hearing popular, very popular. Your name is popular. Something about you is something about you. You don't have to be in the limelight. You don't have to be in the public eye, right? But something about you is worth taking advantage of, I'm hearing. I'm hearing also manipulative. I haven't even gone into the last oracle, the purple oracle. So this is the farewell journey. A desire for worldly pleasures, sadness, loss, and abandonment. I don't think you feel abandonment. I think you're worried about you abandoning who this is. You could have been around each other for so long. Just up and leaving wouldn't feel right. I'm hearing a manipulative. Sorry, I can't speak. Manipulative. It's time to go. Isn't that what this says? Swim away from the situation. This is the number 35. 5 plus 3 is 8. That reminds me of the 8 of Cups. It's time to go. Leave it. It is not serving you. Funny, because you have a cup here. It's time to pour into your cup now. We haven't even gotten into the tarot cards yet. Leave it. This isn't even worth investing in anymore. Don't you want to experience good company? The good company that won't drain you? People that don't want to be around you just because of what your name could give, like, right? Your popularity can do. I'm also hearing family name. Your family, something about your family name. Surname, that's what I'm hearing. The surname. It is something about it. My ears ringing a little bit. You could be into computer. This keyboard is sticking out to me. In the game. Ooh, are you a gamer? Twitch? Interesting. Yeah, because there's gaming headphones here. You could be big into pop culture. I'm hearing I like gaming. I don't know who this is. I don't know. There's just, you have so much you can do. But without this, right? Like, I promise you this will be smooth sailing once you like move yourself from this. Let's just go ahead and jump to the tarot because I'm curious. Okay, there we go. So we have, for your tarot, we have the Sun. See, that's you. Okay, the Six of Pentacles, the Two of Pentacles, the Seven of Cups, and the Hermit. I wonder if being alone isn't what you like to be. I feel like some of you or someone, money is not an issue for you. But you do things because that is just what you want to do. You believe in equal give and take, but I feel like you let this person, too close to you for too long, and it's just time to go. I'm hearing that is it. I've had enough. I feel that you have the power here to move your Sun that you are. Even the Sun, there's enlightenment here. Like, you know who you are. You know what you can do. You know what you have to give. But I just feel like this connection here, this whomever this is that you're dealing with, or vice versa, you know? I don't think you want to leave them behind because I wonder if you guys have a project. Excuse me. I wonder if you guys have a project and his or her name is on this project that you've been working with. That would look bad. I wonder if you would feel bad with removing their name because you guys fallen out. I say that because there's a dragon here in the seven of chalices, which is the Seven of Cups, and there's paperwork here. Like, there's plans. You had plans. But like, what would that look like now that their name is off of it? I wonder if you've been contributing too much into something and they haven't been pulling their weight. I wonder if you've taken, that would make sense with the rabbit and fox, because it's about equal give and take, not one carrying everything, doing the work for everything, and then just slapping their name on it, right? And it's like, yeah, like, we're partners. So, I may have been doing all the work, but they were there. We started this together, and even if they didn't do a good bit and I had to cover their ass, I'm still going to put their name on it anyway. No. That's leeching. That's being a vampire. But something is very manipulative here. Because why keep you if they don't really like you like that? They just like what you can do and what you can give them by association, by this project, by whatever. Take it as it applies and apply it to the situation. If it doesn't fit, it doesn't fit. But you are the Sun. Don't forget that. You can do this on your own with this Hermit. You don't need help. You don't need this person. Your self-care, your self-love is taking up for you, cutting off people that are leeching from you because you're doing yourself a disservice. But I wonder if you have people around you that can see like how, ooh, you know what I'm getting? I wonder if this is like it's your partner. I wonder if your partner is your business partner, and that's awkward. You could be going through a divorce. I know the judgment isn't here, but I'm feeling it. And it's awkward because then you would have to remove their name off the project, right? Or not remove their name, but custody? Fighting for custody of something? About the rights of something. There's abundance here though. I wonder, I know, I know the Hierophant isn't here and the Justice isn't here, but I'm kind of getting lawsuit vibes. It's okay to break away from this. I promise you, once you do this, you will have that journey, that desire for worldly pleasures that you want. You can enjoy life again once you release yourself from this. Because I feel like you've kind of lost sight of that. I feel like you've lost sight of your own brightness. And either that or you're waking up to the fact that you've let this person drain you of your light for too long and you're taking the reins. This isn't how this works. This cannot be how this works. Your self-love is realizing that you are the sun and you can't be for everybody. Even if they are your partner, even if they are a friend, even right? You can't. If it's time to leave, it's time to leave. They're just going to keep sucking from you. Because it's your energy, is something about your energy is very addictive. It's very nice. And it doesn't help, right? Because you've got this thing about you. I heard you grant wishes. Okay, Pile 3. You are a very powerful person energetically, it feels like. There's just something about you. You can't bring everybody with you, I just heard. Okay, Pile 3. That was it. I hope this resonated with you, and if it didn't, please feel free to look at the other piles. And if none of those resonated, there will be plenty of other pick cards, I promise you. If you would like a personal reading, you can email me right here, and I will talk to you later. And if you do email, I will get back to you as soon as I possibly can, okay? All right, that's all. Bye.